Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you 15 amazing mods for Fabric Minecraft version 1.20.1 or 1.21. Let's head into the video. And we start off with Dungeons and Taverns, which is pretty new in comparison to other structure or world generation mods, and adds some of the largest and coolest structures I have seen in Minecraft so far. The mod is available for Neoforge, Forge and Fabric, and introduces structures which are vanilla-like, so they blend in with the rest of the game. The mod also adds 10 new enchantments you can find, which you can remove by installing an additional mod. Many of the structures are based on the biomes they spawn in, like illager manors, citadels in snowy biomes, ocean monuments, or jungle ruins. You can also find a couple of structures in the Nether or End Dimension. Note that you might not find all of the structures you can see here in the older versions of the mod, because only the 1.21 version has all of the buildings included. What stands out about this mod are the huge structures you can find, like the Toxic Lair, which is already pretty large and looks really interesting, the Trident Trail Monument, which is a massive underground building, and especially the Lone Citadel, which might be the largest generated castle I've ever seen in a structure mod in Minecraft. Of course, there are also some other structures, and I generally just like the way the mod manages to add such large structures, while still making them feel like they have a vanilla feel to them. The second mod on our list is Let's Do Furniture, and as the name already suggests, this mod will give you the opportunity to improve your house building by adding large sets of furniture and new decoration options, like sofas, desks, lamps, fish tanks, and some more special blocks. Many of the blocks have a more or less useful function, like storing items, and I believe the images you see here already tell a lot about the mod. You can really see that it kinda keeps the style of the other Let's Do series mods, which is a really big mod series at this point. Some of the decoration blocks also remind me a bit of supplementaries in terms of textures. There are a few basic blocks, like lamps that can be turned off and on, sofas that have connected block models, or blocks like drawers and tables. However, there are also a couple of special blocks, like different fish tanks, a telescope, terrarium, or working clock that looks stunning. The mod veers off a little bit from vanilla textures and has its own style, so you have to see for yourself if you like the style. But apart from that, it is a really solid option for furniture mod. Although the block's connectivity could still be a little bit better in some cases, like when connecting tables and wardrobes and so on. Our third mod is Beneath the Wetlands, and I'm actually surprised that I have never showcased this mod before, because it actually might be one of my favorite vanilla style mods I've seen so far. This mod will expand Minecraft swamps and introduce a lot of cool stuff, and even basically lore to them. The mod is inspired by creepypasta and will add new mobs, blocks, items and structures, focused on an old mechanism lurking in the depths of swamp biomes. As you are entering swamps, you will immediately realize that there are copper pipes, cogs, cisterns and mechanisms of old factories everywhere. You might also encounter glowing wisps at night that you can catch in a bottle. Rarely, you will be able to discover a secret shaft that leads to underground hallways, and an old mechanism that can revive an elder gear golem, which is a powerful being made of copper that will attack you. Villages can now not only be protected by iron golems, but also by gear golems that you can build. There are new thematic blocks that fit the copper and industrial theme of the new swamps, and cool functional blocks like a copper valve, which works like a lever, or a fume trap, and even an oxidizer gun that can damage mobs and oxidize copper blocks. And what can I say, this mod is really close to perfect in my opinion, and many developers should take it as a role model. It takes vanilla content, like a biome, and expands it by adding new interesting mobs and items without destroying the balance of the game, or adding too much unnecessary stuff like useless armor. The mod is small, but really enriches swamps and makes them much more interesting, while leaving the rest of the game relatively untouched. And what I also particularly like about this mod are the amazing animations of the Elder Gear Golem. Fighting it feels great, looks beautiful, and you can just really see that the mod is well thought out and has a high quality. For a vanilla style mod, definitely check this one out. Next, we have MCA Reborn, and many of you will already know this mod, as it is really unique and popular. This mod, like others, such as Millionaire, will turn Minecraft villages into interesting and vivid places. Villagers will no longer be squid people, but humans that you can interact with. You can build relationships, talk with them, marry a villager, have children that can do chores for you, and much more. You are even able to increase your standing with the villagers, and eventually become a mayor or monarch, while expanding the village building by building, welcoming new villagers, and creating a large town filled with lots of people. This mod has been around for some time and is really well made. It has a bunch of functions, and what I especially like about it is that it can be used in many different ways. Some people might want their own family in Minecraft and will focus on that, while others prefer to build huge cities and want to use the mod as a city building simulator. There's a lot to discover, and it really changes Minecraft fundamentally, because it feels much more satisfying to build in the game, as there will be actual inhabitants in the buildings if you want to. To see a full review of the mod, check out my last video, where I explain it in detail. Rogues and Warriors is the newest addition to the RPG series, which I already showed you in many of my past videos. This mod can be combined with archers, paladins and priests, and wizards to introduce a wide variety of different combat classes to Minecraft, completely changing the combat in the game. There will be new structures in villages with spellbinding tables that you can use to add abilities to spellbooks of 2 different classes, rogues and warriors. These spellbooks can be equipped in a new separate item slot and will let you use 4 different abilities for each class, while still using your normal weaponry. The mod also adds new types of weapons for the 2 classes and 4 new armor sets. First of all, the weapons are unique and look cool. They're nothing too crazy, so in terms of models, similar to other weapons we have seen in mods before. By the way, make sure to use better combat for good weapon animations. But the armors look really amazing and feel like a good fit for the mod series, but also for Minecraft in general, as they are unique and cool looking without veering off too far from normal designs. And the abilities are also pretty cool. Of course you have to see for yourself which class of the mod series you prefer, but being invisible, teleporting behind an opponent, throwing an axe and so on are cool options to fight, and especially for Assassin's Creed fans, this might be great. The mod has a really high quality and is definitely a recommendation for everybody playing a Fabric mod pack that has a fantasy, RPG or medieval theme. It just gives the game a whole new fresh paint. Camerapture is a camera or picture mod for Fabric. The mod is pretty simple and adds working cameras that can take pictures of what you see in game. The pictures don't have to be developed like with other mods, but are instantly available to view them in your inventory or place them on a wall like a painting. You can customize how large the pictures should be on the wall and flip them if you want to. If you want to display other images from the internet in the game, you can even upload pictures and put them on walls. And that is basically it. A simple mod works as intended. Of course, it is not integrated in the game like other photography mods in Minecraft, but some of you will probably search for a simple camera mod in Minecraft. So feel free to check it out. Gods and Heroes Palladium Edition is a new superhero Minecraft mod that will add a couple of superpower classes to the game, each with their own progression system and abilities. As of now, you can choose between Speedster, Kryptonian and Jumper, each one with their own sets of abilities. You will start out with pretty weak buffs, but as you progress by using experience points, you will gain crazy abilities that let you cross your world in an extremely fast pace, or that will let you fly around and shoot powerful laser beams to fight your opponents. In terms of balancing, this mod is, you're playing a superhero after all, so don't expect a vanilla friendly gaming experience. Still, it is pretty cool, because you're able to level up and unlock new abilities over time while playing in survival mode. And just flying around is super fun. The mod sometimes caused some bugs for me, because I was moving so fast through my Minecraft world that my game kind of crashed. The animations look pretty cool, and the mod is really fun to play. Considering the fact that most Minecraft mods are only available for older versions of the game, this one is definitely worth checking out if you're looking for a new one. The next mod on the list is ATi Structures, and this is another world generation structure mod that will add pretty large buildings to Minecraft. The mod is fairly new and includes a total of 36 custom-made structures and dungeons. The structures are medieval inspired and utilize vanilla features. The mod can also be run server-side only. In the structures, you can find a couple of custom mobs, like Herobrine warriors, and there are also a few crazy items to be found. The mod is still in development, and there will be more structures added in the future. Personally, I think many of the structures look really great and interesting, because they are not simple, ugly structures that feel lazy, but like someone actually took their time to work them out. Of course, everyone has to see for themselves whether they like structures as big, because they sometimes feel out of place in your normal Minecraft world. However, I like larger structures, so I will definitely try out this mod in the future. It is also available for Forge or as a data pack. Next, we have a mod called Eternal Starlight, and this mod has actually just been released a couple of weeks ago and has just 1000 downloads on Modrinth. The mod introduces a completely new dimension to Minecraft that you can explore and in which you can fight monsters, strong bosses and find powerful items. As you venture through your Minecraft world, you might encounter a gate with a gatekeeper that you can fight to be allowed to pass through the portal. After you enter the portal, you will spawn in a new dimension with a couple of new biomes, like crystallized deserts, permafrost forests, starlight forests, scarlet forests, and ether rivers or dark swamps. In these new areas, you will encounter many mobs that you can fight. And you will also eventually find dungeons, like a giant maze, in which you can find a powerful plant-like creature that will try to devour you. These opponents are really strong and should therefore not be attacked without a plan. The mod also adds a few new armors, weapons, building blocks and more. So basically, a large whole new dimension mod. I think the mod is pretty cool, especially considering the fact that it is really new. For example, the animations of the gatekeeper look amazing, and also the biome design is well made, or the boss fights, which are unique. My main criticism of the mod at the moment is that the new dimension is simply too dark. Even without shaders, it is pretty dark, and with shaders, it is even darker. So I would definitely appreciate for the dimension to be brighter. Also, I have to admit that the dimension reminds me of Better End, and Better End just looks more colorful, brighter and more interesting in terms of design when you look at the biomes. Besides that, great new mod. Desert Scourge is a mod/data pack that has been released a few weeks ago, and that will add a unique new worm boss based on the boss of the same name from the Calamity mod to Minecraft. As you walk through deserts, you might find a rare sand tornado, which will fling you up into the air if you get too close. This sand tornado can not only be used to obtain a bundle that can let you dash, but also to receive a suspicious horn, which you shouldn't use without a fort. Because when you use the suspicious horn, you will call a giant and dangerous desert scourge worm that has 250 HP and that will attack you by jumping out of the ground. So you will be thrown into a boss fight against this mysterious creature, which is not easy to defeat, as it regularly vanishes into the ground before jumping out of it again. After its death, it drops a new item called the Barinade, which is a bow whose arrows have no gravity and a great speed, so pretty powerful stuff. Overall, the mod is small, but the boss fight is really cool and fun to play through. The animations look well made, and I really don't have anything negative to say about this mod. If you want more boss fights, check it out. Up next, we have a mod called Explosive Enhancement, and this is a simple mod that makes explosions look better. It adds many new particles that can be enabled and disabled as you want to. There are different animations for underwater explosions, and you can even customize the amount of bubbles. Overall, I find the explosion animations of this mod to be prettier than the vanilla ones. And also when there are larger explosions, with more TNT for example, I prefer this version. In the end, it depends on your taste, but I prefer the explosions of this mod, and I think it is really cool. For our next mod, we have Epic Knights, shields, armor and weapons, and most of you will probably already know this one. It aims to make the player feel like a medieval knight by adding lots of armor and weapons to Minecraft. There are 15 sets of armor, 8 types of shields, 26 types of weapons with special features like increased range and armor piercing. The mod also adds steel to the game, and in the newest version you can apply banners on armor and horse armor. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. The mod is the largest Minecraft mod for medieval armors out there, and although the armors already wear off a lot from vanilla designs, I just love the concept and the armors themselves, so feel free to check it out. Also, note that the weapons have better animations when used with better combat. Macaw's furniture is possibly the largest furniture Minecraft mod available. You can use it on both Forge and Fabric, and this mod is perfect for everybody who wants to have furniture while sticking to vanilla textures, as it basically just uses vanilla block textures on furniture block models. It mostly includes basic furniture pieces like drawers, wardrobes, bookshelves, different types of tables and more. So you might ask yourself, which one is better, Let's Do Furniture or this mod? If you prefer the style of the Let's Do series and want to have some more special decorative blocks, I would go with Let's Do Furniture. But if you want to keep a more vanilla-ish design, I would go with this one here. Also, what might be the greatest strength of this mod is the great connectivity of the blocks. Tables can basically have every desired width and form, so you can place them as you want. You can connect wardrobes and cabinets as you want in different heights, and they will connect with one another, so you can easily choose the height for your furniture. Also, different types of furniture pieces can also be combined without looking weird. So the mod gives a lot of options to create unique furniture arrangements. The usability of the furniture is also great. So all in all, you can't do anything wrong by choosing this mod. It is a really high quality. Simple Copper Pipes is a mod for people who want to use pipes but prefer simple vanilla style ones and don't want any other large Technic mod in a mod pack. These copper pipes will simply transport items from one inventory to another. They can also shoot out items, and if you connect them with water, they can be even used to supply farmland with water, which is pretty cool and also visually displayed. If you have more complex contraptions of pipes, I would still recommend other mods, but for simple item transportation systems, this mod should work. The last mod on our list is Profundis, 9 new quality cave biomes. This mod will change your world generation by adding 9 new underground biomes, like frozen caves, mushroom caves, molten caves, amethyst caves, black caves, arid caves, white caves and painted caves. This will increase the diversity of caves in your Minecraft world, and you might even find some special structures there. If you think caves are too monotonous and boring, check this mod out. And yeah, this is it for this video. You can find the links to all of the mods in the description below. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more videos like this in the future, feel free to leave a like, comment or subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.